Hello again, whiskey friends. Thanks for joining today, everybody. We are up for some celebrating 1,000 plus subscribers. Man, it's a big milestone. We did not expect to be here when we are here at this point, 8 months into this journey. And we really appreciate all the love and support that we have gotten from the community since day one. And it has been coming in ever since. I mean, we were just talking earlier, some of the comments that we were getting today, it was even hard to keep track of them all based on, going through the YouTube app and just trying to give everybody hearts and give everybody replies that was asking questions. Overwhelming in the absolute best way. So let's get to the celebrating and let's kick off the show. Thank you for being here, everybody. All right. Now, before we bring everybody else in, just to kind of let you know how the day is going to go, but essentially this is going to be our 1,000 subscriber celebration. And in lieu of that, we're going to do a bunch of Patreon awards. We're going to have a super chat giveaway at the end of this. So one entry per $5, just the same thing that we always do. And then we got the whiskey wheel here too. So we will see what we are drinking when we spin the whiskey wheel. But we are going to kick off with a toast at the beginning of this based on a special pour. And the special pour that we are going to do between the three of us, and if you have it, please join in. But we are going to have this Elijah Craig Pirate bottle. And who do I have to thank for this wonderful bottle right here? It's my main man here, Kelsey.
Cheers, buddy. Congrats, man. Woo! So exciting. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. Can't say it enough. Everybody that has been involved with this channel from the beginning. It's just been a little bit overwhelming, like Jeff said. We're very, very, very thankful for all you guys showing up and supporting us. So this is going to be fun.
Now, the other main man that we'll introduce here was confident that we were going to hit 1,000 at the beginning of June. And I have been tempering his expectations for like months. And he was like, nope, it's going to be the beginning of June. Nope, it's going to be the beginning of June. I'm like, no, I'm tracking it, man. Give us like 3 months. It'll get there. Don't rush it. And then he just happened to be right. So let's bring the guy with all the answers on.
I wish I had all the answers. But cheers, guys. Cheers to who all is in here. It's been a fun journey so far, man. A little less than a year. We hit 1,000 a little quicker than what we thought. But that's all thanks to everybody that continues to support and follow us here, man. Appreciate you all.
Absolutely.
A little help from our whiskey friends. I just play that Beatles song in my head, but it's all a little help from our whiskey friends. David made that, but it's actually a very inappropriate song, so then I can't use it anyway because I think he talks about me in very inappropriate ways. I will keep that to the song if you've heard it.
Oh no.
But I would use it otherwise.
We got our first super chat. You want to hit it up, Jeff?
Hendo.
Oh man, where is it? I don't know how to hit it up.
Oh, it's up. Hold on a second, I'll grab it.
We got to learn the controls.
Maybe.
Oh, there it is. There's a little bit of delay. We will pop back up to the top and say hello to everybody. But
there's one before that one too. King, thanks so much.
Oh, and Doug H.
Doug H. That's the one I was trying to get.
Doug H and Hendo. Hey,
thanks,
you
guys so much, man.
You guys are in it to win it. Cheers.
Man, two great supporters from day one. Jeez.
Absolutely.
All right, let's pop in here and pop back into the top, say hi to people. Let's see who the first person in here was. Hey, Julie.
Julie L. Thanks so much, Julie.
Oh, thank you so much, Julie. And then we got Top Dog. Top Dog, that thing I texted you about isn't going to happen tonight. So I said this last week. I guess I didn't set this up right, but we were going to have thewhiskeychannel.com on tonight for a special game. David and Kira got a whole bunch of life things going on, so let them deal with life, and the game will live on, and we're going to do that in July. So, Top Dog, I mentioned that to you, but that's now like 6 weeks from now. So, patience. Not that I have anything planned with Top Dog. There is no shenanigans going on. John. Thank you very much, buddy. John Cloud. Gary Franchi, good to see you. Gosh, has that already been 2 weeks, or was that last week? That was 2 weeks ago already. Oh my gosh,
I know, right?
Flies
Jeez.
by.
Yeah.
Man.
Crazy.
Dana is mostly healed up, though, so that's a good thing. So, if you were wondering, Gary.
Yeah, it was a rough one.
Doug, thank you again.
Cheers, Doug.
All right, I always pass this over to Kelsey. Should I pass this over to Darrell? Yeah, Darrell's been waiting. I left off at Doug H at 7:46. Oh, shoot. We're like, man, you guys have been texting for a while.
Yeah, they were in early.
Pre-game.
So Turk is in here. Cheers to you and the mister. Haven't seen him in here yet. Who else we got in here? Let's scrolling through. It's a lot of conversations. Let's see. Todd, my man Todd, our executive producer.
Cheers, buddy.
Sure. Bowls Wine Guys in here. Cheers. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Uncorked.
I saw Gandy Rhodes in here. Cheer, Ron.
Second live in a row. Good times. Nice. Glad you're here.
Nice to have you in here, Uncorked. Good to see you.
We got MJ in here. Cheers all. Cheers to you. Who else? Oh, we got a lot of people in here. I don't know if we said Gandy Road, but Gandy Road's in here. I see him.
Yeah. Cheers, buddy.
Ricardo Carroll. Congratulations on hitting 1,000 subs. Thanks, buddy. Sugar Kitty with the infamous. That guy is whack.
I can't be anything else. He knows that.
Deb C. Cheers to you, Deb. Thanks for being here.
Cheers, Deb.
Adam's in here. Mr. Whiskey Shit. Cheers to you.
Cheers, buddy.
Who else we got in here? Roger Rando. Cheers. Shauna Marie D. Cheers, everyone. Congrats on 1K. Right back at you. Cheers. Ben Draman. We got OH in here. I think he's in London, I believe, right now. So cheers to you being up this late, buddy.
Yeah, geez, buddy.
We got over here Saucy Shane. James Morgan.
Yeah. And OH might have seen James Morgan today. Who knows?
Yeah, I know he packed a couple things for him.
Maybe that happened today.
Exactly.
My man on the West Coast, Big Vic. Cheers to you, sir. I think that's about it. Oh, yeah, we got a couple in here, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Big Vic. Congrats, y'all. Hopefully this wheel's not rigged. Love you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. It's definitely not rigged. It's definitely not rigged. Who else we got in here? Todd Ritter. Oh, man. Our dude. Because I make those executive producer bucks. Cheers, my friends. Congrats on 1K. Cheers to you, sir.
All right. Scrolling back up here to
Wise Guy.
Oh, did I miss that?
Stu. Yep. Cheers, buddy.
Hey, Stu. Thank you so
Cheers
much,
to you,
Stu.
sir.
Appreciate
Holy
your support,
shit,
buddy.
Aaron. I just seen a pink one come.
I think that's the main ones.
Jeez Louise. Jeff Perkins is in here as well. Cheers to you.
Oh.
You never called or text me back after our fantastic evening Monday night. Did I do something wrong? DM me
No,
later.
you did not, Aaron. That was a fun time Monday night. We had our normal bourbon night, like weekly bourbon group that I'm in on Monday night. So he said he was pouring the Heaven Hill 17, the last of it. So cheers. Enjoy that, buddy. That's a great
that's a banger.
freaking pour.
That's a good one.
Oh, the things he has to do to grab your attention, Kelsey. Jeez.
We got the missus in here. Cheers, Dana.
Cheers, Dana. Thanks for keeping the kids under wraps for us while we're just playing downstairs.
Let me see. I think we're pretty much caught up. Oh, Whiskey Corner. Cheers all. Congrats on 1K. Cheers to you. It just keeps. It's an influx.
There's
We only have
Jason.
77
Oh
people.
yeah,
in.
77 people in here. Thanks for coming, everybody. This is
Bourbon. So I send Bourbon the link to the thing tonight. And he's like, new phone, who this? And I'm like, are you really kidding me? And he kept going. He would never let on. I'm like, okay, you jerk. But I think we're. Oh, there's Dara. Thank
yeah,
you
there's
so much,
Dara.
Dara.
Hey, Dara.
Cheers.
Now, prescription bourbon. Good to see you. The 2 weeks ago now.
2 weeks
buddy.
ago.
Gosh darn. Yeah, I think we're caught up. Oh gosh, this thing's just going crazy, guys. We're trying to keep
Thanks,
track here.
prescription bourbon. Congrats on 1K subs, guys. Thanks so much.
Oh yeah.
Deb C, thank you again so much. They don't make those executive producer bucks, so this is gonna be.
So this is gonna hurt.
That's funny. Thanks so much, Deb. Appreciate it.
Well, thank you, Deb. Before we get into our ECB pour, why don't we get into at least the super chat portion of the giveaway tonight? We'll also have Patreon rewards going on, so we'll talk about that as well. But we're gonna have 3 bottles up for grabs at the start, and then we're probably gonna drink some, and then we'll have some fun later. So who knows where we'll go? But
Yeah.
let's show everybody here. So we're gonna have Eagle Rare. This is gonna be an Eagle Rare store pick is up for grabs tonight.
And I have a 6-year Nashville Barrel Company pick from Inlet Harbors, which is in Florida. So 6-year, 122 or 120 proof and change bourbon. And this is good. I have one open too. This is a really good pick.
Nice.
It's in that
How
same
old is
lot
that
of where Houdini was in terms of barrels.
And I am going to be putting up my favorite and Darrell's favorite, I think, finished whiskey, which is a 14-year Bull Run Pinot finished pick. And let me tell you, man, this is one of the best finished whiskeys you will taste. I promise. So
Okay, those things
awesome.
killer. Let me see here. So I think we're actually good.
Cheers, JG.
Want my whiskey now. 877 smash now.
Cheers to you, JG.
Cheers, JG.
Hello again, my wonderful whiskey friends. Cheers and congrats. Hey, Maureen.
Thanks so much, Maureen. Cheers.
Cheers right back at you. We have.
Well, guys, let's get into it for a little bit of a toast here.
Cheers to you, EJ. Yeah, this bottle. Oh, look at the dent, dude. I did share a decent amount of it too, but holy moly.
I did too, Darrell. That one's
But I'm
about halfway gone.
So the reason that we're drinking this one, everybody, is that we decided that this is the best bottle that all 3 of us own at the exact same time. So this is the ECBP Batch 10 from 2016, if I'm right, or is it 2015?
2016. Yeah, it was the A batch of 2016.
Yeah.
And this thing is killer. Oh, it's so dark.
All right. Well, fellas, everybody that's here,
Cheers to you all.
Cheers.
To you guys on screen, and cheers to everybody in the background. Thanks for coming, supporting.
Absolutely. Cheers, everybody.
very much.
Once
First
I nose
chapter
it, I
is
don't even know
over.
how to taste it.
On to the next one.
Oh, man, that's good.
Oh, man.
Top Dog, thank you so much, buddy. He's in for those bottles.
Nice.
All
Toshi,
right.
I seen you in here, buddy. Cheers to you, and thank you. See, pop him in here as well. What's up, Troy?
Hey, see you in a few weeks,
Started
buddy.
on IG, now we here. Oh,
Thanks so much, Troy. Looking forward to hanging out in a few weeks too, buddy. That'll be fun.
I know. Man, that's a good point. All after that pinky swear after Shayla finally pushed us over the edge to start at that next week.
That's awesome. Johnny
Johnny
Dram, cheers, man. Good evening, buddy.
Oh man, I can never get enough of these bottles, dude. Like they're so good. And imagine
Cheers,
it was
Buzz
sitting
Wine.
on shelves for like $49, right? $50 5 years ago. Well, these were 7 years ago now, but it's crazy. Crazy.
Oh, didn't mean to skip that. There we go. Go back to that one. There we go.
No, I have to say too. Oh, that's not. I was about to say something else that wasn't him. Oh yeah, it is. Who this? New channel. Who this? Who is this guy?
Oh, jeez. Cheers,
Ben
most wanted
Drammen.
guy.
Cheers, buddy.
Ben. Ben's another one I've been messaging today. Oh, so for these pirate barrels, I mean, these, this is kind of our opportunity to talk about the ECBP Batch 10 together. What do you guys love about this particular bottle, and what do you love against some of the other ECBP batches that you've had?
I can touch this bottle in particular, and I had 6 through 12. This one for me just comes across way older than 12. I know it's age stated at 12, but I can't imagine that there's older, or I would imagine there's older whiskey in this. Just for, you get that crazy profile that you get on like the Heaven Hill 17, that Kicking Kentucky, just that old dusty oak, which is crazy because this was a 2016 version. You go to the 2017s and they're drastically different, although the 17s are still really good and have a lot of notes from these bottles. But it's just night and day within a couple months of each other, right? Like 4 months apart from like the batch 12 to A117. But yeah, these just hit, man. Proof monsters, ton of flavor, just oaky, dusty, funky. Like it's literally a barrel strength, dusty ECBP, and it's not even that old, right? It's late 2000s. Which is crazy, but it just brings everything that you like on like older whiskey and higher aged whiskey, at a lesser price point, considerably.
Yeah, I think for me, the thing that I love about that, as much as I love the oak, I love how sweet and like almost sugary that is on the nose right up front. You get all of those really, really, really heavy sugar notes for me on these.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's that sweet oak with all that flavor still that you're getting like punched. Like it's just still really, it's like a sweet spice because of that oak.
Cheers, Bravo 28. J Bravo 28, excuse me. Having a pour with you. What you drinking? Let us know what you guys are pouring and drinking to celebrate with us.
Yeah.
Too.
We'll spin a whiskey wheel here in just a minute. I'd say in about 5 minutes, we'll spin a whiskey wheel.
Got 90 in chat. Look at that.
But yeah, with these old pirate barrels, I always wonder what, it's age stated at 12, or I think these are age stated at 12 when it comes to pirate barrels. But I wonder what the oldest stuff in here actually is. Yeah. And if they continue to use those old stocks in future batches, because I mean, this one hits you like 14 years, I'd say on average, like something right around there.
I would say 14, 15.
Yeah. It doesn't drink like the 12-year age stated ones.
Man,
the newer releases. It drinks completely different. And just that oak presence, it's just a heavy, heavy influence. Jason, we got a couple bottles in that giveaway. You want to recap real quick?
Yeah, the recap for the Super Chat giveaway will be an Eagle Rare store pick, a Bull Run 14-year finished in Pinot store pick.
Pinot. Yep.
And then also the Nashville Barrel Company pick from Durrell.
Yeah. 6-year MGP, 120 proof. It's a good bottle. Hey, Matt. Cheers to you, sir.
Cheers, Matt. Couldn't have done it without you, buddy.
Friend. Thank you, Matt.
Thanks, buddy. Oh, Ben Drammen is drinking the Cedar Ridge Double Oak. That's a good one.
Oh, man. That is a really good one. We were actually having some interesting questions today on the chats. I'll actually bring this one up, guys, because this one's an interesting question for you. And then we'll highlight some other chats here that I want to highlight. But so a question for both of you. If you had a really good whiskey to start, would you take the chance and finish it to enhance it further? Or would you just serve it? I
would most likely serve it. I wouldn't take the chance of I wouldn't trust. Let me say this: I wouldn't trust myself to enhance it to the point where I think it would be that much better. So
I'm in that very predicament as we speak. I talked about it with you guys a couple times. Just did a pick maybe about a month and a half ago. It was an 8-year MGP that was aged in Florida, which was incredible. And the whole intent with that pick was to finish it in a Weller foolproof barrel, right? But everybody that picked it was like, oh, it's so good right now. We know how it is. Let's just not finish it so we can keep it like that. They end up finishing it anyway, so it could potentially be better, but like we just knew how good it was prior, that I was just content, like, hey, let's not even finish it, man. It's killer now. But I'll cross my fingers and hopefully it's a little better than what we initially tasted. But I'm all for if it's killer, then don't chance it. Like it's 50-50. It could be good, it could be bad.
cheers, John Cloud. Thanks, buddy. You're
Thank
in
you, John.
for the Super Chats giveaway.
So that's what I was thinking. I had the opportunity. It was on Sunday. I hadn't gone back to this in a while, but I had the a Penelope untoasted, and then I tasted the same batch toasted, and I like the untoasted so much better. So I was just like, man, I wish they didn't toast this. I think the toasting more than the other finishes is probably the one where I'm like, it's probably better to do on like something that you're lukewarm on to enhance it versus something that you love.
Yeah,
Because it doesn't add anything to it. It might actually diminish.
Cheers, Henry. Sipping on some Clearwater 8-year MGP rye sample. That's a good one, man.
Nice.
Jason, what's your leader for whiskey of the year so far? Non-store pick, of course. Oh, that's a hard one.
Oh, I just did something on that. Let's see.
Non-store pick.
Non-store pick, though, messes with me just slightly.
I'll tell you my top 3, probably.
My leader probably
is... Darrell?
Go ahead, Darrell.
Probably Kelvin 5, the 23, Michter's 10, and dude, I really love that Hard Truth Caramel Malted.
Oh,
the Lucky
well,
715's really up there as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kelvin 5, the Michter's for sure. Like that, even at such a lower proof, like 94, it's just
I took that to the bourbon thing on Monday night with my local guys, and everybody was just blown away by it, man. It's such a good bottle. That's my top runner for this year so far. Between that and Kelvin 5, those would be my 2. Yeah. So
what about you, Jeff?
Yeah, I think my non-store pick wise is probably Kelvin 2 or Kelvin 5. Let's see here. I'm totally cheating right now because I'm totally interacting with our spreadsheet as I do this. I'm not doing it. Like, what is my actual here? So,
which one scored the highest?
I am totally cheating. And right, people are like watching me do filters in a spreadsheet, which is riveting, I'm sure. The Hardin's Creek, actually, it's a tie between the Hardin's Creek and the Kelvin 5. Those are my favorite 2 non-store picks of the year here.
What?
But that goes into the question that I saw earlier.
I just read his question. Come on.
That's funny.
At least you spelled my name right, though. I love that.
Hey, buddy, we're only like, 4 months away from hanging out?
Not even. Oh, all of us together.
It's it's literally exactly 4 months away from hanging out.
I was like,
so that answers the question I saw earlier from Henry Turner. So Henry, we just gave you a little bit of preview, but we're going to wait for July, and then we can go through all of our first half of the year, get through 6 months, and then we'll go. I think the first 6 months of this year have been pretty kind of interesting, but kind of uneventful at the same time. Like, there's been a lot of great things.
I was going to say, there's been very few that have just completely like stood out. So we'll see. You never know. Shayla Wayla, so happy you started your channel.
Oh my God. You just made my heart drop, Shayla.
The Mexican conversion. Is it Mexican peso? Yeah. I don't know what the conversion is, but cheers to you, Shayla.
Off a pinky swear. We'll have to do a pinky swear in person next time I see you, Shayla.
It's coming up soon, less than 2 months.
Oh, it's getting there quick, man. So one thing to just like call out there, if you are interested in going to different events, Darrell and I will be at Pours in the Park and at Jason's event at Sagamore. So if you are interested in getting tickets to those, look those events up. And then all of us are going to be at Bourbon at the Banks, which is in Frankfurt in October. So just throwing it out there. If anyone's interested in hanging out, you know where we'll be.
Absolutely.
All right. Are we ready for a whiskey wheel?
I think so.
I think
I'm
so.
sorry, that's $5. We appreciate it nonetheless, Shayla. It's been a lot of great picks that beat the pants off of some regular releases. I would agree, OH.
That's very true, OH. That will bring us to our next roundtable topic in just a few minutes.
Yeah, my favorite. I mean, the way that Jason asked the question, but my favorite bottle of the year is a Knob Creek pick that I got from Big Vic. It is amazing. And it's just a Knob Creek 9-year pick.
You mean this one?
Beam Tack. Oh, I mean that one. So you better drink that if it comes to a sample.
I'm going to. That's why I got it out.
I need your impression of that thing. All right.
Here we go.
See here.
Let's do it.
That looks pretty good on the new camera. Get that centered. I am going to keep the old branding on this for as long as I can, by the way.
Oh,
Hey,
finished.
All right.
Ooh.
Something finished is the next pour. Darrell, what are you going to go with, Darrell?
I don't know.
Kelsey, do you got something in mind?
She's my sherry pie. In honor of Aaron, since he loves sherry. So this one's for you, buddy.
In honor of Aaron, who you just ignore all the time, apparently.
Exactly.
And now you just rub it in.
Let's see. I don't know.
All right. Well, I am going to go with something I haven't had in a while.
What's
It's
that?
the Red Line.
Red Line Honey Finished.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a nice summer one, too.
Gotta walk over to the finish section.
So when they sent me this one, by the way, they like shortchanged me the bottle, and then I like emailed them, and I was like, "Hey, I should have had one of these in there." So then they sent it to me, and it was like this bottle that was like the label was clearly broken, and they just like took packing tape and just put it over the top of the cork to act like it was closed again. And then I was talking to them, and I was like, "You sent me an open bottle. Can I get a closed bottle?" And they're like, "We're out of it. Do you want to send that bottle back?" And then I had to think about it. And I didn't send the bottle back, and now I'm drinking it. So you know how that story ends.
I don't know, guys. Ooh. You know what?
I will say we also killed the Big Vic bottle on Monday night too.
Holy crap!
You killed it already?
Yeah. So
man.
luckily I've got another one in the closet there. I'll bust open pretty soon. Oh, he's got the Spice Jam.
Yes, sir. I adore this bottle. Glad that I was able to grab a few of those.
All right. I got to pour a little pour here for somebody else, but it's got to fit the wheel. And I just gave her a High West Rye finished in rum.
Nice.
I'm sure she'll enjoy that one.
Well, this Starlight, you can really get a lot of those tannin notes on this, man.
So we got
JG.
72 people in here right now. Hey, thanks for being here, everybody. Oh, JG. I see that.
So good. What 08 said, Irish is always finished. Let me see. What was that? As it's filled in a used oak barrel, so Bushmills 10-year works for me. There you go.
There you go. Oh, there's Cheech. Cheech. Cheers, buddy. Good to
My
see
man.
I don't think Dana likes the rum finished.
What did you pour?
Come on, Dana.
Rum finish.
Be adventurous.
It tastes like a barrel proof, what is it? Angel's Envy, essentially.
Yeah. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We appreciate it. Thanks, Jason.
Oh man. Well, we just hit 8:30, so let's kind of do a time check here for tonight. So the rest of the show, what we want to do tonight is Patreon rewards, and then we'll do the super chat giveaway around probably 8:50. It's probably about the mark that
Yeah.
we'll do that.
Yeah.
Give us enough time.
So for the Patreon rewards, we do these monthly, and we're going to do these a little differently tonight, but we are going to do a special bottle giveaway for those in our top tier that haven't won a bottle recently. And then we're going to pull out Darrell's prize wheel, and we're going to do 2 different giveaways with the prize wheel. So I'll start out with introducing the bottles that will be given away tonight. So these are near and dear to our heart. So you won't recognize these probably too much, but it's called Wenzel Whiskey. It is in Covington, Ohio, right here by where I live. And essentially what we have here is a 375 of the blend called Louie Louie with the unbelievably amazing handwriting. And then we have the Whiskey Saint blend here.
Which you can actually read.
I can't read that. I gotta get real close for that one.
It's actually a little messy for me.
But this will be the first giveaway here. Will be both of these 375s. So what these are 2 blends that Darrell and I made. And you'll figure out who made who based off the name. But we made these personally while we were at Wenzel Whiskey. Wenzel Whiskey does this thing where they have a rotation of like 4 barrels going on at any given time, sourced by a few different states. So Darrell and I got there to compete and play Mad Scientist, about 2-3 weeks ago. And we bought 6 bottles of each of our blends. And we are going to give away a pair of those tonight to the lucky winner. So there's only 3 of these, actually 3 pairs of these that would ever go out to anybody else other than 3 of us. So, and if you do win these, we need a lot of feedback on the blends.
Yes, let us know what you think. So John Cloud said Covington, Ohio. Was it Kentucky instead of Ohio?
It's Covington, Kentucky.
Covington, Kentucky. Oh. I mean, when I say things, I always mess up like one thing. So I think everyone should just kind of suspect that for now, if I did say Covington, Ohio. So that'll be our first wheel spin for Patreon. And if you have won a bottle in the last 3 months, we keep your name off of it. So there's only a few names on this that can win this particular giveaway. So I will share the wheel of names for this one. So let's see. Share.
Cheers,
screen.
Whiskey Wars.
Hey, Sean. Thanks, buddy. Almost there. All right. So we had quite a few giveaways in April. So the people that haven't won a bottle in a while are Derek Long, Aaron Hodges, and Copper Wolf. So let's see what happens, and let's see who gets our special blends. And if you do win these blends, you also have to blind them and tell us who won.
It better be me. This guy.
That's
a slow spinning wheel. Derek Long.
Derek Long, congrats. Not sure if he's in here, but
Derek,
we got his info for sure, though.
All right, Derek.
That's right, Cheats. Pretty good odds.
Yeah. So congratulations, Derek, on that one. All right. And then we'll do 2 other Patreon wheel spins here tonight. We'll do we'll spin the wheel, and then we'll spin Darrell's real wheel to see what prize they won.
Cool.
Next one's still Patreon, right?
Yeah, the next two will be Patreon, and then we'll get to the super chat.
Yep.
And we got 70 people in here tonight. If you're just joining now, we are doing a super chat giveaway. So kind of keep that in mind. We got an Eagle Rare, a Bull Run 14 year, and then a Nashville Barrel Company up for grabs.
Way to go, guys. You just created 2 alternate realities. Thanks a lot. Oh, jeez. DC, the man, the myth, the legend. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you in here, man. You guys, we have
always
an
good to see you, DC.
exciting shirt coming out. I cannot tell you yet, but the shirt is going to be epic. Epic, I tell you. So when we get that one up, we'll definitely be sure to push it out a lot. Thanks to DC and his artwork.
All right, Kelsey. So I'm going to turn it over to you. You said you had some round table questions ready.
All right.
What's your next round table question?
This question comes from a few conversations we've had. For those that love single barrels, do you think that we would get a better product doing with the barrel shortage and all that's going on with that? Do you think that we would get a better product going forward instead of doing single barrels, doing all blends of barrels to create a more consistent, but also a better batch, essentially, of LEs? I know a lot of people already do their LEs that way, but I think that might be a trend that we see going forward. What do you guys think?
Do you want to touch first, Jeff?
Yeah, I'll touch first. I mean, I agree with Kelsey completely here on kind of that's probably the next thing that we're going towards. We've seen it a little bit already with the hype that's going around Matt's Barrel King blend of the Knighted one. But I find the aspect of a blend almost more magical when you find something special than just a single barrel. You know, when we do these single barrel picks, you're just kind of lucky enough to be the one that picked it. But if you do a blend, you're like the one that actually created it. And I feel like there's something magical about that. And as the single barrels become more and more common, I could see the blends then kind of take over to be that thing that's even more rare than the single barrels, because they're only amongst those that know the blender potentially.
Right.
And when you're saying blend, Jeff, are you talking about the individual that's picking a barrel doing their own personal blend, or the master distiller blending an LE?
Gosh, I guess I'm talking more about blends amongst groups taking over for single barrels amongst groups over time.
Yeah.
Gotcha. You see, I can go both ways. And I touched briefly on a video that we did that I like the exclusivity of single barrels, right? The fact that once they're gone, you can't get them. You know, they're not always better than some batches because, you know, just say you get that profile single barrel. That's the whole point of trying to batch something, you know what I mean? And try to make it a little better. But when you have those hitter single barrels, that's what like kind of like drives me. I'm like, oh man, I got to get more of this, get more of that. Once it's gone, I can't get any more, you know, and not everybody has the opportunity. So it's almost like I used to collect baseball cards, and you'll have the ones that were sequentially numbered, like, hey, there's only a limited amount, you know, and if you're one of the lucky ones to have it, you know, kind of like felt good. But I like both. You know, you give me a banger whiskey, I can care less if it's single barreled, batched, or thrown in a vat or whatever the case was. You know, as long as it's good, I'm good.
No, and I also think it takes an art to be a blender and do it well. I mean,
Definitely.
that's obviously something that factors into that. But I also think having a wider knowledge of whiskey base, of what influences what, I think that there's a lot that has to be learned. And I also think that you'll never stop learning in regards to that. The more that you blend, the better you get, the more things you're willing to try and say, okay, that worked, that didn't work. But just making sure that you're putting out the best product that you can. Like you said, Darrell, as long as it's great whiskey, I don't care either. But I also think that value of having that knowledge going into it, especially if you're doing like a group pick, right? And you're creating the blend. Man, you could make some really awful whiskey, or you could make some really great whiskey, depending on how much you know and what works. So that's a big thing. So
that's a big part of it. And I will say that all three of us, for the record, have made it further in Blendageddon than Jason C. So.
Yep. I mean,
just saying.
We have a, let's see.
Jason, you're going to drink the Blanton's Gold Decks. That's what you're drinking, buddy.
That's actually not a bad bottle. Congrats again on 1K, guys. Always enjoy the content. Just got home. Help me choose my first pour. Please suggest me an age, proof, and type. And I'll pull an open bottle that is closest to all 3 inputs.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's a great question. Thank you so much for that. Darrell, why don't you take it, buddy?
Well, we'll each give a.
Well, why don't you
I'll
each
do
pick?
an age.
Yeah,
I'll do
do
an age.
Yeah.
Let's go 15.
All right. Kelsey, do you want the proof or the type?
I'll do the proof. With a 15-year, I'm not going to go like super high proof because there's not a whole lot out there. So I'll go 115.
115. I'll give you a bourbon on that one. There you go. 15 years, 115 bourbon. Match it how you can.
Knowing your
Let us know
collection,
what
I
you're
probably
pouring.
went like 25-year-old, a 30-year-old. Toshi's got a lot of bangers in there. Let us know what you end up pouring, Toshi.
What would you pick under that criteria?
So 15
Darrell?
bourbon, 115.
Yeah.
We're looking at, I don't know, like Knob Creek range, but those are like 120 proofs. I don't really have a lot of stuff
Pretty
that's right
close,
around
though.
like 115.
Calumet, maybe 16 or 15.
No, that's low. They're like 106 or something like that for proof, or 105.
Yeah. No, I think you hit on my pick already, Darrell. I mean, I would pick a Knob Creek.
Like Knob.
I would do a Knob Creek. I mean, it's 120, so that's about as close as you can get. But yeah, I would do a Knob Creek old single barrel. That'd be perfect.
Yeah.
I might go Russell's 13. I mean, it's not,
That's close in year.
it's close.
Ah.
What do we have here from Tyler? Congrats again, guys. I agree. Some people can blend and some can't. Some people can choose some great single barrels. Yeah. If you get like some good barrels to choose from, man, like you can definitely do some magic with those. It just comes down to what they're willing to kind of roll out for you sometimes, which is the tough thing.
Absolutely.
Get some water. Oh, lucky
The
seven.
blending portion, I don't know. The blending portion's fun, though. I mean, the one thing that, if we kind of describe the experience that we just went through, Darrell, I mean, Darrell and I kind of made some different blends, and then we tried to blind them amongst ourselves, and then we blinded those amongst those to try to narrow it down to something that we really like. So there was like this aspect of, I don't know, we blended things that we liked, but then we still blinded it to see if we still liked it, to ultimately then buy the bottles that we bought.
Yeah. But as Katie said, 8 more minutes, guys, or 7 more minutes now to get entries in for the.
So we need to do our next giveaway.
Yeah,
right?
let's do a whiskey wheel spin, and then we'll get into the giveaways. What do you guys say?
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
All right. So we had finished the first time. Let's see what the wheel does this time. Let's see where fate.
Sample.
I know, we need samples.
I was thinking the same thing, Kelsey. I was like, I got a million
Something that would be
across.
Knob Creek related. Ask chat. Chat says sample. Chat. Everybody in chat, tell us sample, please.
Yeah, guys, what do you want us to drink? It's your choice. Although it would be nice to drink a sample. I'm just saying.
Not that I biased you at all.
Oh
my gosh,
sample.
a couple people played sample. Oh my gosh,
I see
that's
ample.
nonsense.
One more cast. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah, thank you, buddy.
All right, so I'm gonna reach into
getting into samples.
box blindly. Give me a second.
OH says, Jeff, congrats on 1K milestone, fellas. Here to more floor whiskey. Slide it, jab at Jeff. That he helps grow the channel. And yes, I'm in for those hitter giveaway bottles.
There's
so
no
much,
floor. There's no floor whiskey right now. I had to commandeer another closet, but there's no floor whiskey right now.
Another box.
Oh,
I
we
am
got
proud of
sample. We got American single malt. Sample. I think sample it is.
Thank you, everybody.
All right. I've been waiting to taste this one. Mr. Ritter, I'm diving into the Eagle Thief, brother. I can't wait to taste this one.
Mr. Dime, I am getting into. Let's see if I can do it.
So we're gonna focus. Is it gonna focus?
I want to do it.
JT Mellick, there you go. Cast strength.
But it's the cast strength version.
That was my warm-up pour. The small batch was.
Man, last week you gave us that 95 proof version, and that is still like, what was that, 2 weeks ago now? No, that was last week.
No,
it's still sitting in my head.
My sample looks like it went through the works. It's got covered in something, but it's the Bardstown Fusion number 5. That's not your handwriting, Jeff, right? Red marker. I don't know who would have gave me.
No, that's not me. I didn't have Fusion 5.
Walk around that way.
All right.
Ooh.
I see Cheech in here too.
Thanks so much, Cheech, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
Right back at you, brother.
Toshi Bake. All right, I'm between KC 15 100 proof and Old Forester 14 100 proof. Russell's 13 114. Blue Run 14 113 for them. Rare Hair 17 11 1.
Oh, the Blue Run's probably the closest.
Definitely not the Dickel. I would go with either the Russells or the KC. Either one of those.
KC 15. That's the red box, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I actually really like that pick. Well, that bottle.
Holy shnikes. This is great. Thank you again, Todd, for sharing this. If you're still in here.
Oh, the Eagle Thief. Yeah.
The Eagle Thief by Foregate.
How is this rice whiskey? I am so confused.
Right? I mean, I'm telling you, dude. These JT Mellicks, okay, let me show them to you guys in case you're seeing them out. You know what they look like. That's the small batch. It's all rice whiskey, and that's their small batch version of it. And this is their single barrel cast strengths.
That is delicious. I love that.
Yep. It's very, very, very good. I think that they're guys, if you guys can get onto Bourbon Outfitters and ship to you, they have one as well that's a single barrel. I think they still have some left. You can jump on there. And it's relatively priced. I mean, I think it's $60, maybe $65. So, William Hall, thank you so much, man.
Thank you very much, buddy.
This Fusion 5 is pretty good.
Let's get into some giveaways here.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Another Patreon, right?
Rice whiskey. I don't even know. Gosh, that's the most delicious rice whiskey I've ever had. I'm not sure how many rice whiskeys I've had, but that's the most delicious one. All right, so we're going to do the first giveaway.
Yep, go ahead.
So this will be a wheel spin on our top 2 tiers. So only our top 2 tiers are in the criteria here. And then we're going to do another one for the other 2 tiers. So let me share screen, and then Darrell will need a wheel spin from you to see what they won after I determine who won. So if you can see the screen here, everybody is in here. And let's spin that wheel. He always comes up. Gosh darn it!
You're gonna have to spin it again. He's not gonna allow us to send him that.
And then he always comes up on a wheel.
I think he told us to stop sending him stuff.
Spin it again. Spin it again.
No. Let's spin the wheel because I want it to be a challenge, and I want him to challenge me.
All right.
So
you want to solo?
Let's see what he won, and then later we'll check in on him on if he wants to keep it or not. So I will solo you now for the prize wheel.
Oh, what is it? Blind Flight Follow Along. Oh, all right. So like a little collab.
So a collab. All right. We'll check with Jason on that one. But man, I was really hoping for a challenge. I need a rematch, man. I need some redemption.
Thanks so much, EJ. Appreciate that, buddy.
Hey. And EJ, keep an eye out for a special something. And then Aaron, foreign sample of a KC 15 year. Ooh.
Nice. So we have what? Another wheel spin,
So
right?
we got another
Yep.
wheel
One
spin
more.
here. Yep.
And you guys got about 5 minutes left, 4 minutes left, something like that, to get in on the super chat. So
I think no, it's one more
Yeah,
minute on
we'll
that.
call it
is it 1 more minute?
Yeah, it was at 8:50, I believe. Katie's
Okay.
on it. So last minute entries, guys.
All right, so this will be for another wheel spin here. We'll get a unique winner here tonight. Ooh, David.
Dave McAllister. Okay.
Cheers, buddy.
All right.
Thanks,
All
Big
right.
Vic. Appreciate it, buddy.
David McAllister. I hope I'm tempo as I am here.
You can reach
right.
over there and spin.
Congrats. Ooh, let's see what he wins. All right, Solo Darrell.
Oh, it's too high. Jackpot. That's a bottle. Okay. Well,
Jackpot. That's a bottle.
That is a bottle.
Man, so that's the bottle that I've been highlighting for the last couple months. I should have had that close to me, but that is a 4-gate that David just won.
Oh, wow.
Congrats. Thanks so much.
So David, you either won the what is it? The Andalusia
so much,
rye
man.
or the Andalusia bourbon, but I will double check that for you. But you just won a 4-gate. Congratulations, buddy.
Cheers,
Holy crap,
David.
jackpot.
That's a great bottle. Either one of those.
That was a great bottle.
Yeah, those are really good.
Congrats, David.
Shauna Marie D as well. Thank you. And then also Keith Thompson. Thank you, guys.
No, drinking this.
Oh, man.
And here's what's up tonight. 3 different bottles. We've got an Eagle Rare store pick, a 14-year Bull Run finished in Pinot, and a 6-year NBC bourbon that we're giving away for Super Chat. So,
dude, that was our first jackpot, too. We've never landed.
That was the first jackpot. Boom.
Nice.
I'll have to text him and let him know because I don't know if he's in chat right now.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't see him, but yeah, let him know he's getting a 4-gate from me. Woo!
Let's do like one more minute.
Speaking of, I say 4-gate.
Katie,
I literally say the word 4-gate, and then the algorithm tells Chris to come in.
Ludwig.
Hey, buddy.
See you in less
Cheers,
than 2
Chris.
months.
Let's keep it going, buddy.
All right, Brad. Thank you very much. I think it's time to cut the cord, right?
Yeah,
Yep,
let's shut that down so Katie doesn't go nuts trying to track all these last minute ones.
So that is it, everybody. Thank you so much for celebrating with us and putting in on this bottle giveaway here. This is fantastic stuff. We're always excited to share whiskey. All right, Katie and Ethan, let us know how this is going to work.
So we would just choose a number between 1 and 83.
All right. So I think we each choose the number for each one of our bottles. So, okay. Darrell, why don't you go first?
Number 22 for me. And actually, I'll remember. I'll just write it down after. So who is number 22
for Darrell? So for this one, this is the Nashville Barrel Company pick that Darrell's putting up. Yep. Darrell, what were the stats on this one?
So this is from Inlet Harbors in Florida. It's a 6-year, 120.32 proof bourbon. And it's delicious. And I want to say,
Chris, let me get in.
Yeah, so Houdini was 6-year, 1,000.
Oh, that's fine.
So it's 500 barrels off, but it was in that same run. So the profile is pretty similar. 22 is EJ. Oh, shoot. Okay. Congrats, buddy.
Man, EJ, congratulations. Winner again.
And that's awesome. A killer bottle, too.
Killer.
All right. Kelsey, I think you're next up here.
All right. So this is for the Bull Run. This is a cask strength version, 14-year light whiskey, finished in Pinot. It's for 9 months. 124.52 proof. So with that, we're going to go with my favorite lucky number, which is 7. Number
Lucky
7.
7.
Number 7. All right. Hey, EJ's in here too. Saw him a little earlier. He's still in here.
Actually,
Congrats,
since you're
buddy.
in here,
You got some fun stuff on the way.
Oh my gosh, this Eagle Thief is so good. Ludding, this Eagle Thief is amazing, bro. Todd sent me a sample. That's what I'm drinking right now. Holy crap, it's good. Number 7 is not so lucky. It's Big Vic. All right.
Is it really?
See, it's not rigged, Vic. It's not rigged, Vic.
Shit.
Cheers, buddy.
Congrats.
So I will be sending that
I
to
wonder
you.
if he owns any
hand
of them. I've
delivering
never
it.
seen him pop one on stream, so I don't even know if he has any of those.
He may not.
And I've
but-
got EJ's info too. So we got that.
Okay.
We got that in hand, Darrell.
Cool. All right.
All
so
right.
disregard.
We got another one here, so I will solo here.
Totally right.
So the next one we'll do, we're gonna do a let's see, Eagle Rare, and we got a pick here. So
Nice.
let's see with that one. Oh, let's go with number 50. Nice round number.
5-0. Yeah, man, it is legendary, Chris. It's
Man, it's really good, Chris. Jeez.
I don't even want to drink it. It smells so good. That's what you're dealing with. You're welcome, Big Vic, buddy. Thanks so much for all your support, man.
Ah. So number 50 gets the Eagle Rare. And you know what? I'm going to do a that's not all moment.
All right.
And we're going to do number 40. Number 40 gets a blind flight from me. So
Oh, nice.
I'm going to give you I'm
Nice.
going to give you 2, Katie and Ethan. Number 40, blind flight from me. Did we get Hendo? Look at that.
Yep, Hendo is in
Hendo.
there. All right. Cheers,
Hendo.
Hendo.
Oh, we both clicked at the same time. There we
Wait,
go.
number 50
Hendo.
is Will
Eagle
Hendo.
Rare store pick.
Wait, did you say 40 or 50?
Well, he said
And
50
40,
first. And
40,
then,
Oh,
40
got it.
for the blind flight. 40 for the blind flight.
Got it.
so we'll see who gets number 40. It's Aaron Hodges. All right. Aaron.
Nice.
Aaron Hodges. Congratulations, buddy. I might talk to Aaron directly because if I talk to Kelsey and get your info, he's probably going to ignore me. So we'll work it out.
I'll just tell Jeff to send it to my house and then I'll make sure to drink it for him. So congrats, Aaron, man. Thank you guys so much, everybody who went in on this tonight. So such a great night.
Good times. We made good timing too. Look at that.
Yeah.
Normally we're running over. This worked out. Gave us a little chill day to kind of catch up with all you
Since
guys.
we've got a couple of minutes here,
Yeah.
Jeff, you want to tell everybody what we're doing next week, which is going to be a lot of fun?
Man, I am super excited about next week. So if you were here in May following us, we did a bracket thing from Todd, executive producer Todd, where he gave us 16 unique craft whiskey pours. And we did 8 one week, we did 8 the next week. And in each of those blind flights, we elevated 2 bottles. And we're going to do a final 4 of Todd's Craft Whiskey Challenge next week. So Todd will be joining us on next week's live to go through that challenge to see which of those bottles gets crowned the winner. And we have no idea what distilleries they are in the final 4. So be
All
sure
right,
to
Todd,
tune in next week for that.
Todd says draw one more. He's going to send a bottle out.
Oh,
So-
jeez.
Let's do number 69.
Todd.
Number 69.
And you couldn't resist on that, Kelsey. You were
I could
itching
not.
the whole time. You wanted to do it the first time, and then you regretted not doing it, and then you did it the second time.
That's what she said.
Put it in this way.
That fits. That oddly fits.
I know, right? That's what she said.
Oh, jeez.
I'm going to stop talking.
All right, Katie and Ethan, who is number 69, is Tyler S. Smith. Cheers. You have won a bottle from Mr. Todd. Can you email Jeff with your info, and we'll get it to Todd and get your bottle out. So
Yep.
Todd has some great bottles. I know that he will send you a good one.
Tyler,
Awesome.
I'm going to say it this way, and Ethan's going to yell at me, but it's hello.whiskey.friends.com. Wait, no, I said it wrong. hello.whiskeyfriends.at gmail.com. You kind of got the point. Man, I knew Ethan got in my head in that moment because he's like, you don't need the dots, Jeff. And then I said the dots anyway to rub it in on Ethan. And
cheers. 21090s in here. Cheers, guys. Appreciate you coming in, man.
Well, everybody, thank you for joining us for this Whiskey Wednesday. But it is time to sign off at 9 o'clock. We appreciate you all coming to celebrate this amazing event. Important, final end of this first chapter in our channel history here. But we've got many more chapters to go. So please continue to follow us as we go on this adventure. It's going to be fun. Kelsey, why don't you sign off, and then we'll go around the circle.
Sounds great. Thanks, guys, so much for coming again. And thank you all for so much of the support. We greatly appreciate it for every single person that's here. Want to send out a special shout out and thank you to the Turks for taking care of all of the super chats tonight. You guys are awesome. We appreciate it so much. And you can find me on Facebook and Instagram, both on Kelsey Dom at Facebook or Instagram. So,
yeah, cheers, guys. Just like Kelsey said, thanks for just continuing to follow us through this little journey of ours, man. It's fun. Love seeing you all in here. Love just doing all these little collabs and videos and just all this good stuff, man. Like, coming from Instagram to this, it's a little different, but it's fun seeing where we can get. We're at 1,000 now, which we probably weren't thinking we were going to be there, a few months ago. But it's all thanks to you all, that's in chat now. And yeah, who's just continuing to follow us, man. Cheers to you all, and thank you.
I just got a message from Ethan and Katie before you do this. Chris Letting wants to give a bottle away. So,
shit.
Oh, missed that.
I just got a message from Ethan and Katie. So let's do this. Let's pick one more number. Jeff, you pick it for a bottle for a sample pack. Sample pack. Sorry, sample pack.
With the earbuds in, I feel like it's like the newscaster when he's like, "This just in. We have important news, everybody."
So pick a number, Jeff.
We're gonna pick the number 24.
24. Okay.
Not a bottle, 4-gate mystery package. Nice. Well, all that stuff is.
Thank you, Chris.
Pretty banger.
That's so generous, Chris. Thank you so much. So Ethan and Katie, let's find out who our winner is, and then we'll let Jeff sign off and get out here. Send everybody over to Jason.
All right, Paul P's really raising the bar on us, guys. I'm not sure.
We're not the bourbon junkies, people. We're not going to hit 100K by Christmas.
If this is Dan math, maybe we make it there if we just add some zeros, but I don't know about that one.
DC, anybody want to Dick Burns? If you don't know what that is, then you're not in the know. But
I need to send people that, DC. Let's maybe I can that's always my dream is to put that into some blinds.
All right.
I still haven't done it yet though.
John Cloud is our winner. So
John
Cloud, get your info to us, and we'll get it over to Chris, and he'll get you a wonderful sample pack out of 4-gate stuff. So
nice.
Oh, fantastic.
Thanks again, Chris, for that. We appreciate it, buddy. Thanks so much. Jeff,
thank you very much for doing that, buddy. Man, and all of you in chat, I know quite a few of you. We're going to see you in person. Gosh, beginning of August here. Big hugs all around. If we don't get you a chance to see you in person, I'm giving you an air hug anyway. But thank you again, Whiskey friends. We'll catch you on the next Whiskey Wednesday.
Cheers, guys.
And go over to Mash and Drum. Go over to Mash and
Yes.
Drum, everybody. I forgot to say that.
Jason's
Go over
doing
to
a
Jason
killer
at the Mash
line.
and Drum.
Calvin 1 through 5. Right up my alley.
Ooh. Well, we got to do that too at some point here.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Bye, everybody.
Jeff, just be friends with me. But you have these whiskey friends, and you say hello again. Oh, Jeffrey, you